Woke up at 6 a.m. for work. I had to get up for work at 6 a.m., and my friend was sleeping on my couch after a late night. She had an important meeting at 9 a.m. and had asked me to wake her up by 7:30 a.m. so she could get ready. I remembered she was counting on this meeting to potentially get a new job, which would really help her out financially. I set my alarm to remind me to wake her up, feeling a sense of responsibility to make sure she didn't oversleep. I had agreed to wake my friend up at 7 a.m. so she could get ready for her meeting, and I did try to rouse her at the appointed time. I gently shook her shoulder and said her name a few times, but she just rolled over and told me to leave her alone. I didn't want to be too pushy or aggressive, so I decided to let her sleep and figured she'd wake up on her own soon. I even set an extra alarm in the room, just in case, but it didn't seem to make a difference. As I was getting ready for my own day, I could hear her stirring occasionally, but she never really seemed to wake up. I thought to myself, she's a grown adult, if she can't get herself up for a meeting, that's not my responsibility. But now I'm wondering if I should have been more insistent, if I should have done more to make sure she got to that meeting on time. I'm starting to feel a little guilty about just leaving her to sleep, and I'm not sure if I made the right decision. As the day went on, I couldn't shake off the feeling of guilt for not waking my friend up. I knew she was struggling to make ends meet, and this meeting was a potential game changer for her. She had been dealing with anxiety and depression, and a job like this could have brought her some much-needed stability. The weight of that responsibility settled in as I thought about how my inaction might have affected her chances. I kept thinking about all the times she had been there for me, supporting me through my own tough times, and now I felt like I had let her down. The more I thought about it, the more I wondered if I should have been more insistent, if I should have tried to wake her up again or found another way to get her to the meeting on time. The what-ifs were eating away at me, and I couldn't help but feel like I had failed my friend when she needed me most. I was now questioning whether my decision to respect her boundaries was the right one, or if I should have prioritized her needs over her desire to sleep in. As I reflect on that morning, I'm still unsure if I made the right decision. My friend's meeting was a huge opportunity for her, and not attending it could have serious consequences for her career and financial stability. I think about how I would feel if I were in her shoes, and it's hard not to wonder if I should have been more insistent on waking her up. On the other hand, I also remember how she asked me not to disturb her if she didn't wake up right away, and I didn't want to overstep my boundaries as a friend. The question still lingers in my mind, was I in the wrong for not waking her up, or was I respecting her wishes? I guess what I'm trying to figure out is where the line is between being a good friend and respecting someone's autonomy. I'm left with the thought that maybe I should have found a better balance between the two.